everyone, welcome to Mobility. We're going to get started with our foam roller. We're going to do our quads first. So we're going to kneel, bring the roller right up to the legs, and then we're going to lean over top of it. And we're going to roll forward to back. So remember on these, we want to stop around the knee area. Do not go over top of the knee. And then slowly roll towards your hip. You're going to stop at the top of your leg. The slower the better on these. Good breathing. Just want to relax. Get on a trouble spot, okay, and it's really tight, you can do your pin and stretch, which is just bending at the knee nice and slow, lowering it back down. You can do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so if you hit a knot, take some time, spend in that area, do your pin and stretch. Okay, we're going to finish these up. We're going to move to our inner thighs. Good. Deep breath. Okay. All right, we're going to move the roller. We're going to remain on our stomach. What we're going to do is kick one leg out. Okay, so I have my right leg out. Okay, my left leg is down, my body is facing down. And then with this one, we're not going to have a huge range of motion, but just probably about 4 or 5 inches. We're going to roll out, and roll back in. So this is a left to right roll. Again, we're going to stop at the kneecap area, and then roll in to the hip. Slower the better. Don't rush. One more deep breath. Very good. Okay, we're going to switch sides. I'm going to flip around so that you can see. You don't need to flip around. Just go ahead and switch your sides. So if you started like me, my right knee was out. Now my left knee is going to be out. Square up my body, my leg is flat on the ground, shoulders are pointed towards the ground. Now all I'm going to do is roll out and roll back in, just a couple inches. This leg is definitely more tender than the other side. Just kind of easing into it. Good breathing here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's get a couple more. Use your arms, okay, to take some of the weight off. Let's do 2 more. Okay, finish those up. We're going to move to calves. Okay, so with our calves, we're going to move to a sitting position. We're going to put the roller underneath our calves, okay? You can do 2 at a time, okay? Kind of how I like to begin, and then if you don't really feel it, definitely move to 1 leg. So I'll start with 2. If you want to start with 1, you can definitely start with 1, okay? So from here, I got to pick my body up a little bit, okay? So I'm going to use my hands, and then I'm just going to go from the knee, down, close to the foot, okay? So I got a couple reps in, and I don't really feel much, okay? Not a whole lot of weight being put on there. I'm not that sore in my calf area. So instead of skipping it, what I want to do is add a little bit more pressure. So how we do that is we cross 1 leg over the other. Now your weight from 1 leg is on top of the other, which is going to put more pressure down on the roller. But now I'm actually getting something out of it. Okay, you can also do different sides of your calf, so you can kind of point your toe, okay, different directions. Really dig in there and you get the different sides of your muscle. Good. Okay, I'm going to switch legs. So if you haven't switched legs yet, switch. I'm going to cross the one on top of the other. And I'm just going to inch my way down. As you can see, I'm not lifting my body the whole time. I'm just kind of lifting it up here and there and then kind of sitting down, giving myself a break. Turning my toe different directions. Trying to get all the different sides. That's it. Good. Okay. A couple more, then we're going to switch. Okay. Finish those up. We're going to go to hamstrings. Okay. Hamstrings is the back of our leg. So we're just going to move the roller up. Again, I like to start with 2, kind of see how I'm feeling. So I'm going to use my hands, sides of my body, lift myself up. Now all the weight is on the roller. I'm going to roll from about the top of my leg, right where my butt starts, and then back down towards the knee. Okay, I'm not going to roll my butt on these. I'm going to stop. And then roll back down. And depending upon, again, how sore you are, okay, if you're not feeling a ton, you can do the same thing. You can stack 1 leg on top of the other, put more pressure on. Now I can feel a little bit more. I'm going to get more out of it. But you do not have to stack. Only stack if you really don't feel anything. Let's get 1 more rep on this side. Okay, so if you're doing single leg, switch legs. If you're doing double, just keep doing what you're doing. Okay, 1 leg on top of the other. Nice. Just repeat. Nice and slow. Slower the better. Good. Get 1 more rep on that side. Okay, we're going to do 1 more. So finish up those hamstrings. We're going to move to our back. Okay, so with our back, okay, we're going to sit on our butt and then we're going to put the roller right at the edge of our spine. Lean back, just kind of trust yourself, put all of your weight on the roller, okay? And then we're just gonna slowly walk with our feet, pick those hips up off the ground, and it's gonna roll out your back. You can cross your arms across your chest, get underneath your shoulder blades. You can put your hands behind your head, whatever's comfortable. We're going to roll from the bottom of the spine towards the tailbone area, all the way up towards the neck. Okay, if you start to hit bone, stop, go the other direction. Nice and slow. Okay, I'm going to lean to one side, try to get underneath my shoulder blades. And I'll do the same thing on the other side, just kind of lean to one side. Breathe. Try to get underneath there as best you can. Move your arms a little bit. Try putting them behind your head. Good. Let's get one more for our back. Then we're going to get into our stretches. Okay. Finish those up. We're going to start in the standing position. Okay, so the first stretch we're going to do, we're going to take a wider stance. Okay. Deep breath. We're going to hinge at the waist. Okay. And instead of going to one side or the other, we're going to go right down the middle. So I'm going to put my right hand right in the middle of my feet. Okay. Kind of right below my forehead. And if you can't touch the ground, that's okay. I'm going to show it touching the ground first. I'm going to rotate that arm up to the ceiling, okay? I'm going to show it now with either a yoga block or you can use your foam roller. Same thing. Rotate up. You can do the same side. If that side gets tired, you can always alternate. I'm going to do all the same side. And then we'll do the other side. Good breathing. Okay, I'm starting to get loose, and I'm going to try it without my prop. I'm going to try to get my hand on the ground here. Let's get one more on this side. Good. Okay. I'm ready to do the same thing on the other side. If you want to come up, okay? Catch your breath. We're going to hinge at the waist again. Now I'm going to put my other hand in the middle. And my other hand is going to reach up towards the ceiling. Nice slow rotations. Spend some time at the top. Let's get 2 more rotations. Get a deep breath. Finish those up. We're going to move to a kneeling position. Keep that foam roller close by. We're going to use it for this first one. Okay. So we're going to do a child's pose, but we're going to incorporate our roller, okay? So remember, for our child's pose, our knees are underneath our hips, and then you can either keep your legs straight back, or you can bring your toes together, okay? And then from here, the difference is we're going to put the foam roller up where our hands normally are, and we're going to roll out and sit back. And then we're going to roll up and repeat. So just sit back to wherever you can, okay, whether that's up here, wherever that is. Okay, if that's up here, try to reach and stretch as best you can. Rest your head and neck. And repeat. You can go all the way down and touch your heels. That's good. You can sit there for as long as you'd like. Take some deep breaths. And be sure to rotate back up. And rotate back down into the child's pose. Reach those arms. Stretch our spine. Also going to hit our shoulders. Okay, up into here. Adding in that leverage with the roller. Two more. Deep breath. Slowly come up. Give yourself a rest a second. We're going to go back down into that same position. And we're going to add in a lift with one arm at a time. Okay, this is going to help our shoulder mobility. So again, we're going to get into that child's pose, okay? And then we're going to roll down to wherever we can. Okay, so if that's up here, that's fine. Okay, if you can sit, you can sit. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to try to lift your arm off of the roller. Okay, that's our goal. This is going to help our overhead mobility. So I'm going to lift my right arm first. And then I'm going to lower. Now I'm going to alternate. Do my left. I'm going to lower. Okay? Everyone's range of motion on these is going to be different. That's okay. Good breathing. Just try to get that arm up off the roller. Okay, if you can't get it off the roller, just attempt. Okay, make the attempts. And then eventually your overhead mobility will improve and you'll be able to get that arm lifted off the roller. Very good. Let's get a couple more. Good, deep breath. Okay, let's put the roller aside for a second. We're going to stay in a seated position. And with this one, we're going to go 1 foot out and 1 foot bent. So I'm going to back up just a little bit so you can see. I'm going to extend my right, I'm going to bend my left, and my left foot, okay, is kind of just touching the inside of my leg. Okay, good posture. Let's sit up straight. Okay, and the first thing we're going to do is just go down to that right side. Okay, so we're just going to come forward. Try not to round as much. Keep that good posture. Just lean forward. You're going to feel a big stretch underneath the leg. We're going to add on to this. We're going to start here. So it's going to stretch your hamstring. Probably going to feel it into your back. Breathing. Reach towards your shins, reach towards your ankles. You can grab your toe. Awesome. So from here, whatever knee is bent, okay, we're gonna take our opposite arm, we're gonna come across our body, reach back, and look the other direction. Again, whatever knee is bent, you're gonna reach across with the opposite arm, reach back, and look that direction. On this one, we're just gonna hold. Breathe. Good deep breath. Release. Very nice. We're going to switch legs. I'm going to bring my right leg in this time. My left leg is going to be extended straight. I'm going to check my posture. And then I'm going to just come forward, reach towards my shin, reach towards my ankle, reach towards my toe. Breathe and sit in this stretch. Okay, come up, relax. Okay, now we're going to add in our rotation. So whatever knee's bent, we're going to go to that opposite side, reach across the opposite arm, and then look back and hold and breathe. Good, one more deep breath. Okay, we're actually just going to stay in this position on this side since we're already here. Okay, and from here, we're going to get a good side bend in. Okay, so from here, we're going to bring our arm that is elongated, okay, down, and then we're going to bring our knee that's bent, that arm across. Good. So again, whatever leg is bent, we're going to stretch that arm out inside that knee, okay, along the arm. And then whatever knee is bent, that arm is going to reach up and over. You're going to feel a nice, big, deep stretch along your back. Good side bend. Okay, just hold and breathe. If you need to come up for a second, okay, you can do so. And then go back down. Good breathing here. Try to relax. I know it's a deep stretch on this one. Good. Okay, let's come up. Deep breath. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now I'm going to extend my right leg, bring my left leg in. I'm going to check my posture. I'm going to bring my right arm inside my right leg, and then whatever knee's bent, that opposite arm, bring it up and across. Now you're going to feel a stretch on the opposite side, all the way up the back. Hold and breathe. Good, let's get 2 more deep breaths. Good, slowly come out of that. Very nice. We're going to move to a laying position. So we're going to lie on our back. First one we're going to do our 90-90 switches, but we're gonna lay flat on our back, okay? So I'll show you from different angles, make sure you guys can see. So knees are gonna be bent, okay? We're gonna lie flat, head and neck are resting on the ground, and then from here, what we're gonna do, walk the feet out, and then we're gonna do our 90-90 from here, okay? So we're gonna have each knee apart, and then they're gonna drop to the sides, just like we do with our 90-90 when we're sitting up. We'll show you from a different direction, make sure you can see. Okay, feet are apart, lie flat. One knee's gonna drop down to one side. Okay, then you're gonna rotate. Both knees drop down to the other side. They're going the same direction. Lie flat, rest your head and neck. This can help our hip mobility. Let's get a few more rotations. Breathing. Good. Deep breath. Let's finish these ones up. Good. Okay, relax. Okay, we're going to sit up. Bend the knees. We're going to do some elevated lower trunk rotations. Okay, this is going to feel nice on our back. Okay, let's lie flat. Keep those knees bent, because what we're going to do is we're going to bring them up, okay, into the air towards our chest. And then from here, okay, let's put our hands out to the sides. Okay, just get some balance. And we're going to drop both knees down towards the ground. I'll show you from another angle. Breathing. Feel nice on your spine. Arms should be out to the sides. Rest your head and neck. Good breathing here. Get 2 more deep breaths. Okay, relax. We're going to finish up with our figure 4 stretch for our glutes. Okay? It's going to be our last stretch today. First thing we're going to do, okay, is we're going to cross one leg over the other, okay? Then from here, we're going to lie flat on our back, rest our head and neck, and then we're going to do our best to lift that foot off the ground, kind of bring it towards our chest, and then with our hands, we're going to reach one arm through, other arm through, grab behind the leg, and then just gently pull towards your chest. Again, rest your head and neck. Whatever knee is up and bent, that's the side that you're stretching. Breathe and relax. 2 more deep breaths. Good. Okay, lower down the foot, nice and slow. Let the arms go. Okay, uncross the leg. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So cross the other leg. Okay, and then try to pick it up, bring it towards the chest, and then reach those arms through. One arm, grab behind the legs, and then gently pull toward your chest. Again, whatever leg is bent and across, that's the side that you're going to be stretching. Relax. Remember to keep that arms pulling a little bit towards the chest, just gently. Make sure you get a good stretch. Okay, you can always release a little bit, then pull again. A nice deep stretch. Okay, 2 deep breaths, and then we're going to be done. Release the hands, slowly lower the foot down to the ground, uncross the legs, relax a second. Hopefully that was good recovery for you for this week, and then we will pick it up next week. Thanks guys, we'll see you soon.